is this the moment his season really gets going? Of course, he was in the Shanghai Masters final, but that was a couple of months ago now. Not much in the way of form. Not really much in the way of matches since. And the thing is, Neil, it's a great position to be in, obviously, but...
He did it in such wonderful style, you know, everything about it was just thrilling. He beat Judd in that final, Judd Trump. Generally speaking, you kind of know what you're going to get, and very solid performance. And this season, a bit more than just the word solid. It's been excellent.
Hasn't been quite so successful, but that's all changed this year.
I tell you, he's done ever so well to get up there. Doesn't deserve the red to cover the blue, although the pink is available anyway. Just already looks as if he's carrying on as he left off in
17 years. Horrible for him to not be at the Crucible,
19.
but that's all a distant memory now.
He can go one of two ways. I mean, he's been a standing dish at the Crucible, and as you say, didn't make it. Must have hurt him. Work over the summer and get the form back together.
26.
Yeah, I think he has been putting the work in, and I know also he's been into his fitness, which...
"45 minutes, you can either be knocked out or
32.
in big trouble, more likely, in matches of this length." Oh, what a lovely shot. I mean, he really did.
39.
So, Hawkins. He'd been sort of pegged as a bit of a nearly man, even though he'd won tournament. It looked good at the time. It looks even better now, considering Trump's 3 wins in a row since.
46. $54.
Well, it's not quite the perfect start yet, but it might well be in about 3 or 4 shots.
57.
Just needing a further red following this black.
That is 4-1-0 for Hawkins, looking very, very good indeed already.
Yeah, you mentioned the table. I mean, it does, whether it's a good table or not, and it seems to be, as you say, in his house or something, how quickly he's got used to playing on it. Every shot he seems to have judged to perfection.
72. $78. $86.
Showing their opponent just how good they're feeling, how well they're going to play today. He's looking very, very good. What a start. His 20th century of the season, the whole of last season. And the scale of the task for Luca Brecel today.
Well, I mean, as I say, almost every shot. It's just as good as it gets, really, as far as breaks are concerned. In complete control. What a start.
121.
That is just wonderful from Barry Hawkins. With the winner to play, either Mark Williams or Robert Milkins this evening. Yeah, they've had two meetings. They've both gone to deciders. The first in the British Open 2 years ago, which Brecel won on the black, although that was only a very short match, 3-2. Well, that's the difference, because that's very similar to the red Brecel took on.
1.
Well, again, he did not touch the sides. It absolutely flew in. Should he miss it? And he's still one of the better rest players around, actually. I know there are people in the game who think he's as good as some of the others that are always talked about, with a couple of friends. He certainly walked into one here. I mean, this is what happens when you're world champion. You're there to be aimed at, I suppose.
$11.
Doesn't appear that they would pot. Maybe a little nudge
90.
on the right hand of those two reds, or even trying to hit one to bring the other one into play.
$27.
For once, it didn't go in cleanly.
Well, there might be a three-ball plant here.
Yeah, I think
Barry
he was...
Hawkins.
But there you go, another terrific red.
1.
Tickling behind green. We saw one of these finish short yesterday.
Barry Hawkins. 1.
Tough shot to get the thin edge.
$1.
Goodness me, how is he playing?
7.
How is he playing here? Oh, that was... Red to middle.
$15. $20.
The running joke about Barry is, and then turns up on quarterfinals day, turns out he's been playing great. A very, very impressive start. Someone feeling confident, feeling good about their snooker, feeling good in themselves.
28.
And that ball, he's had nothing to go at. And within about 21, 22 minutes, he's going to be 2-0 down.
Yes, and we don't know if there's going to be any
36.
balls left on the table at the end of this. But, you know, Luca having a few shots wouldn't be the worst idea. Some players just never do it, but...
Barry Hawkins.
A mistake.
cueing.
1.
Very nice cueing.
Not had any success in the event since.
Isn't quite accustomed to yet. This is what he's like, though. You see, he's an incredibly dangerous player.
6. $11.
Well, it runs in any tournament, never mind the World Championship, that we've ever seen.
23.
It's a very difficult break to continue, though, with the...
$27.
Yeah, he felt that something had to give in the end. Tells you at least that he's cueing well.
Luca Brecel, 31.
Just thinking it would be an interesting place to land the cue ball in behind the blue. And he's pretty much done that. Now this is another tester.
One. Luca Brecel, 1.
If he's 3-0 down to someone playing as well as Hawkins, it's a tall order. Determined to try and keep the pressure on here.
Foul. No mess.
Well, there was a chance he was already here today. Brecel's not had much table time. And now he's in that nasty corner.
Locating areas on the table where you don't really want to have to play from. Putting your opponent there. Anyway, good duel, this. You knew there was quite a lot riding on it. Oh dear.
1. Eight. $15. $21.
Well, it wouldn't quite kill the match off should Hawkins win the frame at this visit. Quite hard to overturn.
$28. $35.
That's quite a brave shot. I don't think many players would have gone for it at this point.
Well, 2 reds, 2
41.
pinks. That's the first of them. You wouldn't need the brown. So Luca Brecel,
48.
Yeah, it's a good call, isn't it, about the points you mentioned, taking the pink. Could have easily played up on the blue off the previous red. And this will be frame ball. Then he could
56. $59.
so 23 ahead,
By
22 on.
Hawkins. 4.
This is a great idea. Nice shot. Gives him some kind of a glimmer.
Close. The lead and their chances. So he's taking it down to pink and black.
5.
Yeah, you only get one shot really when it comes to this.
Luca Brecel, 5.
The black from here. Again, it's quite a good effort, but a very awkward shot he was faced with. That's what you feel like sometimes. You get a little scared not to make an obvious foul.
So the world champion, Luca Brecel, in serious trouble. Brecel's highest break so far, 31. When he had the chance in the last frame, the balls were very awkward. So can he get a better chance early on in a frame to make something more substantial?